There's one specific day, moment in every man's life that feels like everything falls apart. But that same moment is also the day that everything changes for a man. It's the day you finally realize nobody is coming to save you. Once a man realizes that, his whole world changes. No one's going to knock on your door and give you your dream life. No one's going to pull you out of your depression. No one is going to wake you up in the morning and tell you to stop wasting time. That moment, that realization, it hits, and it hits hard. But I'm telling you, it's the best day in your entire life, the best day you will ever have, because that realization, a switch is going to go off in your head. That day for me was just over a year ago, when I got incredibly sick. I was living at home with my parents. I got incredibly sick, and they kicked me out of the house. So they kicked me out of the house. That moment, what am I supposed to do? I've no income because I'm out of work sick. I've nowhere to live. Had to come and figure it out. So again, nobody came and saved me. I was being abused. I was being neglected by my own parents. People were aware it was going on, but nobody came to pull me out of that house. Nobody. And then eventually, when I got kicked out of the house because I couldn't afford my mother's rent, I realized that's my fault, my problem. Nobody else is going to come and drag me and get me to what I need to get to. I figured it out. I found somewhere to stay. That didn't work out. And eventually I did find somewhere, right? So in that moment, I realized I'm all alone. People can be there to support you. I'm not saying they won't. But as a man, you shouldn't put your burden onto your woman. You can talk about it with your friends. And yeah. It's very interesting how it works. Because your male friends have their own things going on. Your brothers have their own things going on. They can keep you accountable, but they're not going to come and save you. You know what I mean? The same way, you shouldn't put that burden onto your partner, right? And growing up, we're fed this fantasy. Just be good and life will work out. Things will get better eventually. There's always someone out there looking out for you. Whether it's in the movies, in school, or even coming from your own parents. You're subtly conditioned to think that someone will come and rescue you from your problems. But that's not real life. In the real world, you're going to fall down. In the real world, bad things are going to happen. In the real world, shit is going to go south. And nobody is coming to pull you out of that mess. You're the only one who can get yourself back up and keep moving forward. You're the only person. You will hit rock bottom, and most men never realize this. They live their whole life stuck in victim mode, blaming their parents, blaming their system, blaming their ex, blaming the government. But for others, that realization will hit, and it hits at once, all at once. Maybe you lose everything, like I lost my entire family. I lost a house. I lost an income stream. Maybe people start ignoring you. Maybe you wake up and you're just disgusted with the person you have become. That's rock bottom. And if you're there now, and I presume many people are there now, there's one thing I want to say. Good. Because now you get to rebuild. Now you get to rebuild and you get to become the best version of yourself that you've ever become. It's quite simple, to be honest. Nobody is coming to save you. Doesn't matter how down bad you are, only you can pull yourself out of the mess. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's in your life now. It doesn't matter what's going on in life now. You will always have yourself. So start having your own back. Stop waiting. Look in the mirror and realize it's all on me. It's all on me now. Stop hoping for external help. Stop looking for emotional dependency. Stop looking for the world to give you a handout and stop begging for things. Go out there, create the opportunities for yourself. Sort your own problems out. Because if you don't sort them out, what else are you going to do? You have to sort out your own problems. I've had to sort out my own. You know, I've had people tell me that we were going to be friends forever, that they were always going to be in my life. And you turn to them in hard times. And these same people run. And they don't have your back like they said they would. So at the end of the day, you only have yourself, as I said. So create the opportunities for yourself. Look for the opportunities, create them. Depend on yourself. Be a person. Be the type of person who others can depend on and who you can depend on yourself and you can trust yourself. And when you stop realizing that nobody's going to come and give you a handout, there's something that changes inside of you. You become more dangerous, not violent, dangerous, because you no longer fold under pressure. You become the man who handles the pressure. And that's a very important point, is you need to learn how to deal with pressure, stress and pressure, because they're going to arise a lot. Now, obviously, you can get yourself into the right mental space, great mental space, like I'm in. I've never felt better than I feel now. But there's still going to be something that stresses you out. There's still going to be some kind of pressure being placed onto you. And you need to learn how to handle that pressure correctly and not fold under that pressure. Do you understand? Good. Right? So what are you going to do from here? What do you do from here? You're going to start small. How can you rely on yourself? Starting small. Make an easy checklist that is easily checked off. So, put clean my room on the checklist. Make my bed. 10 push-ups. 3 habits. Very simple. 3 habits. Clean your room, make my bed, 10 push-ups. And drink, set a goal, 2 litres of water, 3.5 litres of water. And stick to it. Very simple habits that you are going to stick to. Then you start training, you start eating better, you start cutting out distractions. You stop coping and you start confronting the problems in your life. And of course, nobody's going to notice the work you're putting in straight away. And that's one of the hardest things about this whole industry and improving yourself. It's not glamorous. Nobody is seeing the work you're putting in. The reactions you're going to get from people are going to be delayed. Nobody will see the work you're putting in. Nobody will notice the small little differences until they're big enough for people to notice. But day by day, brick by brick, you build a man that you were meant to become. And you realize all those years that you were waiting for someone to fix you. You were the one that you were waiting for. Stop relying on other people to fix your problems. Because if you can't rely upon yourself, if you're not a dependable person, you're going to fail miserably in life. Do you understand that? If I was to go back in time and tell my younger self one thing, what I would tell him is you don't get stronger by being saved. You get stronger by going through the fire and not breaking. Every successful man that you've admired, he's not special. He just took responsibility when everybody else ran from it. He took the opportunities that presented themselves and he created opportunities for himself. He took agency of his own life. So if you're looking for a sign to change your life, this is your sign. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. Stop asking the question, why me? Instead, you're going to say, it's on me now, and that's okay. And here's another story for you. I'm going to tell you another story. I picked up my entire life and I moved it to the other side of the country. Quit my job. Left everybody behind me. Which is fine. Right? 100% that's fine. Now I've no income stream. I lost a lot of money recently. Yeah, I lost a lot of money doing something. Not my proudest moment. But again, if you remember the video I done last week on the adult film industry, I was doing a deeper dive into all of that and I accidentally lost money doing an experiment and going further into it. Because when I get a bit bigger, I'm going to deliver a bigger expose. Because, yeah, I'm still researching. Let's just put it that way. But I end up losing a lot of money accidentally doing it. Which is fine. But it just means I've less money than I did have. So what I realised was, well, there's no place getting back to me yet. Like, I can work on this, but this is going to take time to get money in. And I need money now. Jobs I've applied for, still waiting to hear back. So I looked around, I sat down and I thought, what can I do now that's going to get me money now? Because normally, and what normal people do is they ring up people and they say, I need money. Which is stupid. Why are you asking for handouts? We've just been over this in this video. Go out there and take responsibility. So I've done something, literally like that, came up with the idea, got the flyers ready, handed them all out, and now we're just waiting. I'm going door to door later on, and I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone, going door to door to sell a service to people. And then that should bring in money right away, upscale that, and boom, look, getting myself out of my own little messes. Right? So, it's on you. It's on you to take agency in your own life. It's that simple. And the day that you finally take full ownership over your own life will be the most important day of your life. Because when nobody is coming to save you, you finally understand that you are the author of your own story. So write something that's worth remembering. Start today. Be the man. Make the best of your life. And here's a funny thing for you, right? Act as if there's documentary being made about you. Act as if there's a documentary being made about you, and do what you would do, what you'd want people to see you doing in the comfort of your own home. You understand, right? Think about the legacy you want to leave. Think about the man you want to be. Taking care of your loved ones, taking care of your friends, taking care of people who've taken care of you in the past. When you die, nobody else is coming. Nobody else is going to provide for your loved ones. The only person is either themselves or you can do the hard work for them so that they can enjoy life. So make that the best day of your life. Make the best of your life. Nobody's coming to save you. And the day you realize that will be the best day of your entire life. Just remember, the only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing. Mwah.